How's it going, everybody? I wanted to devote an entire episode to Jasson Dominguez because Jasson Dominguez is the Yankees' top prospect. He's just 17 years old. He'll be 18 years old in 2021. And it's not that uncommon for players to make the big leagues as teenagers. However, Jasson Dominguez suffered a major setback because the entire minor league season was canceled in 2020. So in this episode, I kind of wanted to take a quick look at other teenagers who've made the major leagues, how they performed in the minor leagues, how much minor league time they had, guys like Ken Griffey Jr. and Juan Soto and Mike Trout, other big name prospects, how they did as teenagers in the minor leagues and how quickly they made their major league debut, because those are the guys that Jasson Dominguez is being compared to. Let's get started. Jasson Dominguez was born on February 7, 2003 in Esperanza, Dominican Republic. That's about a year and a week before the Yankees traded for A-Rod. That tells you how young this guy is. His nickname is the Martian, and he gets that nickname because his skills are so abnormal for somebody his age. He's got the body type and apparently the speed of an NFL halfback. He's a switch hitter. He generates exit velocities over 115 miles an hour as a teenager. And apparently he's a really good kid. I was super excited to see what he was going to do to the minor leagues in 2020. But unfortunately, the entire minor league season was canceled, so we didn't get to see it. All we've seen of Jasson Dominguez is side sessions and one at bat that he had in instructional league where he hit a home run. There's been a few guys who have made their major league debut at the age of 18. One of them that comes to mind is Alex Rodriguez. He actually made his professional and major league debut in 1994. And at the age of 18, he played in 17 games, had 59 plate appearances, 54 at-bats, batted .204, struck out 20 times, and didn't have any extra base hits. The following year, at the age of 19, he batted .232 with 5 home runs and 19 RBIs in 48 games. So he played in over 60 games as a teenager in the major leagues. Another guy to whom Jasson Dominguez gets compared a lot just based on how good he is at such a young age is Juan Soto. Now, Juan Soto began in 2016 at the age of 17 in the minor leagues. He batted .368 with a .973 OPS, 5 home runs, and 32 RBIs. In 2017, at the age of 18, he hit .351 in 123 plate appearances with 3 home runs and 18 RBIs. And then in 2018, at the age of 19, he played in both the minor leagues and the major leagues. At the minor league level, he batted .362 with 14 home runs and 52 RBIs, and then hit .292 with 22 home runs and 70 RBIs in 116 big league games at the age of 19. He's gone on to become a superstar. He finished 5th in the MVP voting this year. He hit 34 home runs and had 110 RBIs last year at age 20, and then this year at age 21. .351 average led the National League, 13 home runs, 37 RBIs in just 47 games. And Juan Soto is one of the most exciting young players in the league, and the scouts say that Jasson Dominguez is even further along than Juan Soto was when he entered the minor leagues at 17 years old. What I like about Juan Soto is that he also hits for a high average, but he's only a left-handed hitter. Jasson Dominguez is a switch hitter. So let's take a look at another guy. This is Mike Trout. Mike Trout has been a superstar since really his first full season. He's another guy that really dominated at the minor league level. .905 OPS at age 17. .918 OPS at age 18. And then in 2011, he has a .958 OPS at age 19 before he ultimately gets called up to the Angels. He went back to the minor leagues the next season and had a 1.091, but that was as a 20-year-old. So Mike Trout really played well in the minor leagues, but one thing you're noticing, a lot of these guys started at age 17. Jasson Dominguez lost that season, so he's probably going to be a year behind. In the pantheon of greats who played as teenagers, you also have to bring up Ken Griffey Jr. In 1989, Ken Griffey Jr. hit .264 with 16 home runs and 61 RBIs in 127 games as a 19-year-old. Mickey Mantle played in 96 games as a 19-year-old in 1951. Different game back then, but he hit .267 with 13 home runs and 65 RBIs on his way to a great career. Bryce Harper was drafted in 2010 by the Nationals and won the 2012 National League Rookie of the Year at age 19. He hit 22 home runs that season and had 59 RBIs and .817 OPS. So it can be done. Guys can play and have success at a very young age in the major leagues, but generally those guys started at 17. What will this lost season of 2020 cost Jasson Dominguez? It cost him a year of development time. Now, I know that he's been working at the Yankees baseball camps with other prospects, but that's not the same thing as having real live competition. Guys throwing curveballs, guys throwing sliders, facing other competitive prospects that are trying to make the big leagues. If I had to make a projection, I would say that Jasson probably plays through the low levels of the minor leagues this year. Probably low A, probably single A, maybe a cup of coffee at double A if he plays really, really well. And then next season you might see him start at double A and then possibly make his way into triple A. If he plays really well and dominates, you can see him getting a cup of coffee. But I really don't think we'll see Jasson Dominguez until the 2023 season when he's 20 years old. Unfortunate, but last season being pretty much canceled, being a washout, is what set him back just a bit. But there's no doubt that he has tremendous ability. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does against actual competition in 2021.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash the like and subscribe buttons. It helps YouTube suggest this video to other Yankees fans. Tune in all season long for series previews, post-game live streams, news, rumors, ranked lists, highlights, and long-form podcast episodes. See you next time.